Okay, I just wanted to talk about some work I've been doing. Sorry, look out to use PowerPoint. There we go. Surgery Oncology at the University of Belben. I've been working at the med school for quite a while. Birmingham has long been a centre for surgery. Going back, this is a World War I archive image. The Great Hall being used as a hospital. There's hospitals all over this area. Real big centre for that sort of thing going on. And obviously, with warfare, Birmingham has become has strong connections with the military. And not only has there been top surgeons in this area, but there's also patients from all over the world have come here, and indeed students from all over the world have come here. So distance learning seems to be an ideal thing to use to work with students as much as possible, so that they get the most out of, well, because of the distances involved. This slide is showing, so I was involved in designing surgical oncology course. Already, I think the doctors, by their nature, I think are quite philanthropic and like sharing information. So the School of Surgery here is an example of use of social media, which has been very successful over the past few years. They put out a piece of information on their Facebook to see exactly how quickly it would spread and how the information was being picked up across the world, just to see how effective their social network was working. And this image here, with all these lines and connections, this was over 2 days, 48 hours. They traced the information to see how it got, where it got to. And you can see very quickly it spread, first of all, very quickly. I think something like 98% of the people visiting this was within the first 2 days, which is incredible. And the spread right across most of the world there, you see, I know there's Russia and China probably less well represented there, but certainly a large portion of the world. So it was recognised how valuable this is already. Oh gosh. Okay, really quickly. This is we use a very familiar setup like this. Surgeons are even harder to pin down than teachers in terms of going out there and finding them and talking to them. But we did a lot of the work for them. We put the stuff together, put the resources together. But the important thing wasn't the distance learning, it was the face-to-face. All of this was about making the most of the face-to-face time. And I think for this course we got the best comments I've ever had, I think, for any course. Absolutely all of them were right at the top, positive about the way it worked. And that was because the face-to-face time was taken best advantage of, alongside the distance learning that was happening, so they could read up, learn the stuff. Right, I'll move on very quickly because I've already gone way over time, haven't I?